It's first thing in the morning. I'm just letting the dogs out and I'm shooting this on the iPhone 15. I actually watched some videos today from 2023 when this phone came out about the differences between different phones. I'm glad that I've chosen this phone because of the differences that I've seen. In all honesty, it's a lot better, and the fact that I can do this is also really helpful as well.
So I've been using my phone now for about 24 hours. Just gonna say, yes. I'm actually really super impressed with the iPhone 15. I know it's not this generation or this year's top-notch iPhone. I know probably some of you are going to put that in the comments and say, why haven't you updated to the iPhone 17? You had an opportunity to do it. First of all, no I didn't. I didn't have the money for it. I had the money for an iPhone 15 and below. And I chose the iPhone 15 over the 14. And in honesty, over everything that I've seen so far, the iPhone 15 has top-notched it 10 to the dozen. So I'm really impressed with this. Anyway, I've got to go wash my bed because, not my bed at home, the bed for the 3D printer, because things are starting to have a little bit of an issue with printing. So I'm going to wash this bed and I'm going to see what happens after that. Can you imagine if I shot the entire vlog just on this iPhone? In fact, majority of it has, apart from probably 1 or 2 segments. I'm trying my best to see what it's going to come out like. I've just got to remember my editing process has got to be a lot more different because, of course, I've got to download the clips from the phone and put them onto the PC when I get home. But anyway, I'm currently printing a square. The square is going to be 30mm by 30mm by 3mm. The reason for that is because I've had some calibration issues when it comes to my prints. Currently they're slightly off. In fact, I found there's a bit of a shrinkage in my printer by about 0.4%. So this one should be exactly correct. Once that's correct, then I can then test the other filaments and send them through, which of course takes some time, and then I can adjust the filaments for each one. So currently that's that blue filament that's currently being used. Now just to see what happens with the rest of them. When it comes to running a business, there's some lovely legal representations or legal documents that you can use to benefit your business, especially if someone likes to take the mick out of storage. So you know the size of my office. It's not that big. It's kind of, well, I haven't got that much space to keep storing people's devices. And if I did it for one person for like 6-7 months, and you know, I would have boxes and boxes worth of equipment sat in here that just wouldn't happen. Now there are people's equipment in here that I don't mind keeping in here because I've kind of said I will do it as a favour because that's what I do. But there are some people, like customers, who I need to make sure that they understand where they stand. I've had to send out an email to a customer to say, hey, your laptop's been waiting at our reception for about 3 months. It's been waiting for their collection. They just haven't collected it. So I've had to send them an email this afternoon basically to say, hey, I need you to collect your device. If you don't collect it, it's going to be disposed of because I don't have space for it anymore. It needs to go somewhere else. I like my office neat and tidy 90% of the time, minus the floor. The floor is absolutely crazy at the moment, but that's the 3D printed stuff, but that's because I need to print it. But that goes through everything. Also, yes, it's late at night because I'm 3D printing an articulated frog. Now, I'm usually horrid at printing these things. They always fail every single time. But it's currently 6:14 p.m, so fingers crossed this will turn out to be exactly what I want. And so far, it looks perfect. Let's have a look at it, shall we? So this is the articulated frog that's been printing. So far, so good. There's been no faults with this so far. I've actually worked out that the filament that I'm using, which is this one here, the Eson PLA Plus, is actually 99.6% of what it normally is. Like 1mm will actually is what 99.6. So it's been reduced down in the splicer settings, and now this seems to work perfectly. So actually this frog is coming out really lovely and really adorable. I just wish I could sell these, but this isn't my print. I found this on printables. You can print this as well. I'll leave a link down in the description down below. If you guys like the videos that I produce on a day-to-day basis, then why not consider liking, commenting and subscribing? There's still more to today's vlog. Don't click off. There's still more, but YouTube stuff. And it's done! And the frog's all done. You happy, Betsy? Good. Bruno, you happy? You good girl? You good boy? Yeah? You really good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah, you are. You're an awesome boy, aren't you? Mwah. Love you. Did you miss me while I was at work? Did you? Is it time for my dinner? Yeah? What about you, Betsy? Did you miss yourself? Did you miss me? Yeah, I thought so. Right, time to have some dinner. The articulated frog is looking good. Here are some renditions of some artistic photos I've done with this camera, so you can see what it looks like. So I wanted to have a conversation with Jean regarding some clips that you've probably seen in the past. Now you may have noticed that sometimes Jean's on the floor. Jean, do you want to explain what's happening and why I don't pick you up straight away?
Well, because my MS, if my legs go, they say we can't do any more. Let us regenerate and give me a 30 seconds, sometimes longer, and then they can work again. So there's no point trying to get me up when my legs won't take me.
So during that 30 seconds to about 5 minutes, depending on which one it is, that's when both me and Jean will probably stand there laughing like hilarious, because at some points it is funny. It's even more funny when we land on top of each other, because things happen.
Yes.
For I'm pushing a walker, walker falls over, next thing you know, she's on the floor, I'm the one pushing the walker, I land on top of her. Bit of an awkward situation, and it's hilarious. One day I want to capture it, just for the sheer fun of it.
Well, yeah,
but
it's not a regular thing. Thank you,
no,
buddy.
it's not a regular thing, but it's really awkward at the same time. Anyway, just thought I'd give you that update. By the way, TK, Ryan, this was for you. Now, this is something that the Insta360 Go 3S could not do. As you can probably tell, we're using the front-facing camera, and normally I have to be standing this close to get any sort of good quality shot out of the Insta Go 3S. Instead, it's low light, and actually, it's not too bad. I'm actually really happy with this iPhone. What do you think of your phone? Do you think it needs upgrading, or do you think you could cope with something from a couple of years back? This one being only 2022. Being a work day, 10 o'clock is my bedtime.